this is going to be a good change for Orphic. Hopefully more reliable. And we'll see you turning up to games. Orphic have had some problems with players not coming, so hopefully you'll be able to help with that. But other than that, yeah, I think that should be a good move, Mac. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do in Pro. I know you wanted to come over here last season. It was one of the big things for you, so I'm glad that you're getting that opportunity, even if it is via joining another team. GG's to you. All right, Orange team starting on defense first, which means they are going to ban. We're going to get the standard Thatcher ban coming out. I would not be surprised to see a Maverick ban. However, it is Karma banning. If we look at the stats for last week, we will see that Karma banned Flores and Goyo. Let's see if they are going to go with that this week, or if they're going to mix it up. They are going to go with the Flores again. Okay. Interesting play. It makes Mute a little less viable, I guess. Now, will they go for Goyo like they did last week? That's the question I ask myself and everyone else. And they are going to go for Goyo, so they just don't like these two operators. Certainly not on this map. So let it not be said that Karma are predictable. All right, now, who are Free Elo going to ban? Last week, they did not play this map. They played a different map last week. In fact, last week, they played on Cafe, and they banned Jackal and Kaid. They've gone with Thatcher and Mira this week, so clearly they do pick those bans based on the map they are going to be playing. So let's get the Mira ban up there. There we go. Let's get to the right controls. Let's set my control up correctly. That is done. Let's get the right screen up. And that is it. We are ready to go. Now, last week we saw that Karma had a very prescribed method of attacking very specific operators. But this is not the lineup of operators that we saw coming out last week. This is indeed different. Last week we saw the likes of Buck or Ying coming out from Rarity. But the rest of the ops, not too surprising here. So there is a mix-up there for Rarity. But we have Bev looking like he's going to pick some soft destruction instead. Launch and Supply is going to be the first site to get played. Kaid has been 6 picked for Echo, which is going to make things interesting. Kaid, you probably do kind of want for the bottom floor. Bear with me for a second, stream. I just need to sneeze and no one needs to hear that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right, sneezing done. I see it in the chat. Okay, it's Nick that was having the number 2s here tonight, making us all wait. All right, cool. Yeah, it's good to see so many people in the game tonight. Thank you very much all for coming along. All right, now downstairs, laundry and supply room. The most common first site for people to play in comp. In ranked, obviously, we expect people to go to kids and dorms most of the time at the start. But not so here in comp. More frequently, we're going to see the laundry and supply room plays coming out. And that is exactly what we've got here tonight. And we've got a full reinforcement, no holes going out onto elbow, complete reinforcements. Rotate slowly getting opened up there by Glossy. Eventually that is opened. Pluto putting down his magnets and Jag playing on Echo. This is going to confuse me so much, having Jag playing Echo and Echo Joe not using Echo drones, but instead using signal disruptors. I don't know. All right, anyway. It is a take coming out here from the northeast side, which is expected. It's exactly what Karma did last week. They've got 2 players coming in here from Tall Tower, with 2 already making their way down to blue. In fact, they have full control of blue. Sloth GG there with the Maverick, waiting, biding his time before he starts to do anything. There is a signal disruptor on the other side of that wall. He can take that out very easily, which will allow Nekwa to then open up that wall using his Selmas. Now, Bev2G with the soft destruction has come downstairs. This is a sledge isn't particularly useful here on this site because there is nothing above that you can open up the floor with and use his sledgehammer for good purposes. But Rarity is going to get that early pick onto Echo Joe. He takes his time, plays with his food a little bit, just puts him down, trolls him with the lifeline, and then goes in to finish off. So that is the early pick going to Karma. Echo Joe is just going to sit spectating Pluto rather than watching drones or anything like that. The question. Oh, grenade goes out, and that's going to take down Cluto. That is most unfortunate. Well played there to Sloth. We are going to get a hole opened up here by the wall, but we got Echo on the cams, and Nekwa's going to take him right down. That's most unfortunate as well, leaving TGC Glossy Club all on his own in a 1 versus 5. He is not the gunsmith of the team. Gasconade is going to go out. He's going to move out and make his way towards the rotate. Gasconade is not going to stop the plant, and Rarity is just going to come along with that M762 takedown TGC Glossy Club and win round number 1 for Karma with a flawless, making it 1-0 to Karma at the end of round number 1. Now, I'd like to say that that was a fairly standard take coming out from the Karma boys. It's very, very common to come down blue, get control from there, and then make your push in. This season, we've started to see more teams actually coming in from freezer side and laundry side, which has been working very, very well. And it's something that's really nice to see. I do like seeing teams do something a little bit different. The blue take getting a little bit old, but clearly it still works when you're Karma. But how many other teams will they be able to pull that off against? They certainly pulled it off last week when they played against Apollo, and it's worked for them again this week playing against Free Elo. Let's see what Free Elo will do to make this work a little bit more in their favor. They are going to pick kids' dorms. They're going to try something different. They are not going to repeat sites, which is something that teams very often do. They fail once and then they repeat it, but they're going to do something different this time. We are going to see the same attacking lineup coming out here from Karma, and a different lineup coming out here from Free Elo. We've got Jag playing on the Frost. This is what we like to see. I do like to see the Frost plays. I do like to see the Frost plays. Frost is a great operator, has been wildly undervalued for a long time. Even since before she got the shotgun, in my opinion, she was a good pick. But now she's got the shotgun and the shield. Sorry, no, she had the shot. It's the shield I'm talking about, sorry. But the secondary shotgun. Secondary shotgun and shield. She had the shield for a long time. Secondary shotgun she got made her a lot more viable for people, along with the smoke pick, because again, you've got shotgun and shield. You can double down on that now with the Frost and the smoke. Let's see how that's going to be used here by the boys on Free Elo. 1 Frost match going down on Canadian. I don't know how effective that's going to be. You know, a lot of players will just ADS their way up the staircase, so that could be a big brain play, but because there's barbed wire on the stairs and players are going to take that barbed wire down with the butt of their gun, they will see that Frost mat. So I'm not sure that's the best play. And whatever happened there, they're just taking down Cluto, playing as Jaeger up here on T3. Grenade takes him down. That F in the chat for Colin. I said Cluto because he's spectating Cluto. This is what we need to see from Free Elo. What we need to see from Free Elo, rather, is more spectating of cams rather than their teammates. We've got Glossy Club watching a default cam and Colin watching his teammate. It makes no sense. The players that are dead should be watching default cams, while the players that are alive should not be watching them. But instead, it's the other way around here. We've got dead players watching their mates and not watching default cams, leaving that to the players that are alive. Now, Maverick is going to open up a cheeky little hole there in the end of the wall, which is exactly what Karma did last week. Pluto is going to back out, and he is going to take some gunfire to the back as he tries to have it way on his toes. It does take a little bit of damage, about 20 HP to be precise. Colin now goes on to default cams and is going to be giving that intel to his teammates, as Rarity's going to make his way over to the closet side to join Nekwa and Razor, who will be looking to open up this wall. Now, this Frostmat here could actually be a very good play. Rarity's going to go down below and take out these bandit batteries from underneath. The thing is that his lifeline is likely to take the Frostmat out of commission as well, so we're likely to see all 3 bits of utility get taken out of play here. There we go. The Frostmat actually stays alive. Nekwa's going to open it up. Now, if that Selma goes up a little bit too high, they're not going to see that map. And Nekwa will just jump his way in and get caught in it. He can't see it. If he starts to push in, he's going to walk into that Frostmat. Easy Frostmat pick for his teammate. Nekwa does take 1 down. He takes 2, but the Frostmat's been taken out by his teammate, and Nekwa can just walk in free and easy. Sloth gets the plant. Glossy Club goes down, leaving Pluto all on his own at the top of White Stairs. He's going to manage to down 1. He downs 2, and he's going to back out. He's got no C4 available to do anything from underneath. He's going to re-peek that staircase, and he is going to get taken out. a valiant effort from young Cluto there, but it's just not enough. As the boys from Karma do all they need to secure themselves round number 2. Good round there from Karma. That was a good round. I really thought Nekwa was going to get caught out there by that frost map, but no. I wonder if the Selma actually took it out. I can't recall if I noticed it. It could just be the Selma took it out of play rather than the teammate. I don't think the teammate would have had sight on to that particular angle of the floor as he came in. I might watch the stream for a moment and see if I can catch it on the stream. Snakeosaurus, welcome to the stream.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Okay, so what will Free Elo do differently up here? That is the question. They haven't brought Frost this time. They have switched Frost out and instead are bringing Valkyrie. Glossy Club has typically tried to run teams that rely a lot more on intel. So Valkyrie and no one else that's on the lineup at the moment is very good for that intel. And then on the flip side, we've got Echo Joe playing as mute, which can deny the intel. So signal jammers are going to go down on doorways. We've got bandit batteries for walls, signal jammers for doorways that will be able to stop drones from making their way into sight. To be fair though, Karma aren't a huge droning team, I wouldn't say. We don't have any at the top of the stairs. That's a possible miss. None here on bedroom. Echo, they're not there because he's still got 3 in his pocket. He's going to put 1 here down, leaving just 2 in the pocket. All right, what's going to happen here from Karma is they're going to do the exact same thing they did last time, but Sloth is going to take down Cluto somehow from somewhere. That was from the tall tower. Where was Cluto playing? He wasn't in here. He was playing in here last time. No holes in windows. That's, yeah, not good. Not good for Free Elo. They have been the opening pick for all 3 rounds so far. Not doing particularly well themselves when it comes to the kills. In fact, Cluto is the only one that's managed to do any damage with his gun in this game so far, out of 2 rounds. Free Elo need to step it up a little bit. Like I say, gun skill is where they are likely to fall apart a little bit here. Glossy there with the FMG. I do prefer that to the shotgun. I'm terrible with shotguns and SMG-11, so I prefer the FMG myself. Now, Glossy knowing that someone could be up there holding an angle waiting to do something through this wall. Glossy's going to hold it though, but that hole is just a little bit too high to see the head. Now, Sledge, who is standing there, does have the angle as Jag takes down Razor. Jag manages to do something for his team. GG's to Jag. Razor goes down. Jag can be defiant and proud of his achievements here today as Sledge, like I said, is the man standing over here trying to get that angle through the hole. He's got it all the way to the back of the attic but can't see exactly to where Glossy was as Nekwa does take down Jag. That's the refrag. Pluto on the cams. Jag trying to find something interesting to watch like it's Netflix. Bev cooks that grenade, but there is no one there. Glossy has backed out or reinforced the wall. That's going to slow down the push coming out from the attackers. They do have 1 hard breacher. That is Nekwa. He's got 2 Selmas left. He'll be able to open that wall nice and easily. And there's why you bring the FMG. From a distance, you can use it to just click on heads. That is Nekwa taken out and played by Glossy, making it a 3-3 now. And for some reason, well, somehow Sloth manages to take down Echo Joe, leaving Glossy all on his own in a 1 versus 3, something we saw a lot last night when it was only playing against Vanquish. Plant is going down. Glossy has 1 gas grenade left in the pocket. He's going to chuck it out as he moves position. It's not going to deny the plant. And the plant isn't actually even going to go down because the timer doesn't click in time. Because our man at the top of white is standing there with that M762 of Zofia. He does get that kill, and that is a round going to Karma, 3-0. Things not looking good for Free Elo right now. What's happening in the stream? What's happening in the chat? Don't feel bad for who? Den got banned from Twitter last night. Why does that not surprise? Why does that not surprise? Nah, Den's a good boy, really. All right, laundry and supply room is going to be the next site to get played. We didn't get the diffuser down there, did we? No, we didn't. I did think it hadn't gone down. It was very, very close. Sloth was maybe about half a second away from getting an easy 100 points on his way to MVP. That would have put him onto MVP.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
If I was him, I'd be furious. Furious. I do like the points. If you're new to the stream and you haven't spoken in the chat, please do. Please feel free to have a chat in the chat. No one will be mean to you. Unless you are Strider, in which case Woken Ice is going to request that you get a timeout. Sorry, Strider. It's been requested. Mrs. Toot has no choice but to honor it, I'm sure. All right, Jack making his way upstairs with the bearing 9. He's going to take down one drone. That is going to leave Karma with just 9 drones left on the board. Let's see what they do with those drones. That wasn't Sloth's drone. That's been put up in meeting. He's going to see exactly where that black eye has gone to. And his drone is going to get taken down. So that is one more drone lost for Karma, as they have just 8 left now. We see one player starting to go onto drones. That's going to be Sloth. Going to start droning into blue along with his teammate Bev, but there is a Mozzie Pest there that's going to deny it. That does pick up the drone of Bev, which is going to allow Sloth to get through there for free. That drone does get shot out by Bev to make sure that the attackers cannot make, or the defenders rather, cannot make use of it. Now another Mozzie Pest is getting spotted by the drone. That's going to get peeked and taken down by Bev. As Maverick comes in and starts to do his job there on the wall. He's going to get shot in the back by Sloth as he tries to run away. That's through the hole that's been created, I would assume. Jag checking his cams. Echo drone. You see Echo Joe playing here right behind the bomb chassis, pulling out the SMG-11 as Colin takes down Bev 2G. 5 versus 4. Free Elo in control of this round right now, but they've still got a lot of work to do. The standard push is coming out with the backstairs taken 2 from blue. It worked for Karma the last time. Will it work this time? That's the magic question. Sloth peeking onto pillars. A standard position for players to play on, but pillars has been given up by the defense. Colin is going to run back into freezer, leaving one player here just watching from the freezer door. Colin going for the rotate, it looks like. No, he is going to back out. He is going to back out. No one's coming the other way. No one on Karma is going to attack from the freezer side. We can pretty much guarantee that. Now Sloth starts to open up a hole here, allowing Nekwa to look through and see Pluto standing there in the corner. That angle is going to get held by Nekwa as Razor manages to take down PGC Glossy Club. A grenade does get cooked up there by Sloth, but he does get downed. He isn't going to get to throw it out. Revive is going to start, but Echo Joe is going to finish off that kill. 3 versus 3 as Pluto has gone down. There is not really opportunity here to revive him, I don't think. No, Colin can get him up. It's going to be a 4 versus 3. Gas grenade goes out to deny that plant. Nekwa has diffuser. He's biding his time before he can push in and start to stick it. Free Elo, though, all on ridiculously low health, except for Jag playing on Echo. He's going to be responsible for denying this plant. Rarity does take down 1 as the Yokai is ready to... Oh, no. He just watches Nekwa take down Colin without any cool. Nekwa takes down another one. He's just laid here in the closet, all on his own. 1v2. He's going to deny the plant. He should have waited 6 seconds. But he didn't. When you're playing as Echo, give it the 6 seconds. Count that timer in your mind. You watch them go down. You count 1, 2, 3, 4. And just at the right time, pop it. Do not pop your load early on the Yokai. That is what I would say. Never shoot early. So, diffuser never went down. Round is 1 on kills. We are going to go back to dorms. I'd like to see Free Elo trying something different. I would like to see something different, but they are just going to go back upstairs to dorms and try that one again. Now, they've played here twice already and lost it twice. 100% loss rate here for the defense. Let's take a look at the stats from last season for this map. Oregon overall is 48% attacker favored, 52% defender favored. So everything here should be in Free Elo's favor. They've played dorms twice. They've lost it 100% of the time, when realistically 44% of the time it should be won by defense. Kids dorms is actually attacker favored, yet people like to go up here we can see that Meeting Kitchen is also heavily attacker favored, whereas the other two sites are more defender favored. Free Elo have lost downstairs in the basement twice. Should not have happened, based on those stats. Should not have happened. But it's done. Free Elo will need to shrug it off and just move on and do what they can to fight past the mental barrier that will be going up right now. We do have Kaid coming into play along with Bandit, doubling down on the electricity here. No mute being brought into play, and Colin is going to be playing on Ella, which is unusual. You don't often see Ella coming out into play in competitive. Looking around for drones, he's not going to find any, but he's going to sit here in the garage hoping to find someone just making their way in. Now, we know what's going to happen. We know we're going to see 2 to 3 going to attic, likely 3, and 2 coming over here to closet. Karma, creatures of habit. Same thing every time. We can pretty much call exactly what they're going to do, right? We know this is what's going to happen. Maverick playing on the Sloth coming over. Sorry, Sloth playing on Maverick to come over. Take out the electricity here. And then we will have 2 more players coming over here. We've got Neko on Ace who'll be opening up the closet. Sloth manages to get that early kill onto Glossy Club. Rappelling up this building again. That's twice he's got kills while rappelling on the tower. Free Elo need to be watching out for this and not exposing themselves to these early picks. How did it happen? Was it through that window? It must have been. It must have been. Okay, we have 4 players coming over to this side this time. Not 3, but 4. Rarity is going to take up a position over here on the side and look down through that window that is open onto site. As Bev is getting ready to chuck that grenade in, Rarity going to rappel up to the roof and find himself a different angle. Do they need him to come over and help with Closet? I think they probably do. They need to take out the utility that's on it. 5 versus 3. As Netcore is already in control of Master Bedroom. Colin now upstairs in Armory. Now, if they don't know he's there, he's going for the jump out. Oh, he's going to find the player outside, but he's not going to get the kill. Instead, Nomad is going to get it. His aim is just better. It was a valiant attempt from Colin to just try something, but it didn't pay off. Things are looking very, very dire for Free Elo right now. Laundry and supply room is going to be the last effort from Free Elo on defense before they switch over to attack. Yes, yes, stream, I did say. I did say it. Laundry and supply room is going to be the next site to get played. Free Elo are having a rough time here today. Coming into the league, when you look at all of the teams that we've got, a lot of people will tell you that Free Elo will be down there at the bottom, along with Apollo right now. The standings, as we looked at it at the start of the stream, do represent that a little bit. But yeah, Free Elo not looking like they're making moves here to move their way up the standings today. Karma starting with their 3-point deficit. If they take the win here before we go to overtime, they will get 3 points. That will be their first 3 points on the board, and they'll be firmly in the running. I always said that I don't think the 3-point deficit would be a huge problem for them. I'm sure they'll overcome it. And in the first 2 games that they've had, if they're going to be wins, the first one was a win. Second one shaping up to be a win if Free Elo don't try something different. Glossy playing with the M870. This could be a big brain play. This worked very well against Oregon. Drone is going to go out, and that is going to spot that Glossy is here, so he's going to need to make a move. He's going to try to take it down, but he misses the drone. He is going to back out. That drone's going to chase him in. The drone knows where he is. Free fires to the door. Glossy is just going to play aggressively here. He's going to do a tiny bit of damage to Bev. And Pluto's going to finish it off, but Sloth is going to get that refrag. And then he's going to come around and take down Glossy as well, as Glossy is looking a little bit far over to the left, but Sloth is over on the right. Echo Joe does get the frag onto Rarity, leaving us in a 3 versus 3. But yet again, as always, the dead members of each team are too busy watching their teammates and not watching cams. We need to see teams watching cams. There might just be crap cams, I don't know. The feet of Echo Joe do get spotted, and he's going to back out as he takes a shot to the toe. It's not going to be enough to do a whole load of damage, but it is enough to make him want to run away to try and live the fight another day. Razor 2G claims the life of Colin, and this is just a bloodbath right now for Karma. 3 versus 2. 3 versus 2. Same tape. The exact same thing being done every single time by Karma. Maverick pushing in, opening up holes here, taking people out, pushing in through this doorway, trying to plant here on default. 2 players coming down backstairs. Every single round we've seen played has gone down the exact same way. And Free Elo are just not able to combat it. Jag all on his own yet again here in the closet yet again. And Sloth just moves in with the M4, gets the pick, and that is a 6-0 sweep. Coming out from the boys of Karma in the first half as we now switch sides. And Free Elo will move on to attack with Karma moving on to a defensive position. Free Elo have a lot of work to do. Sloth leaves the game. Maybe he's had enough. We'll just pause it for a moment. Bear with me. There we go. Just let them know. All right, we shall wait a moment for Sloth to come back. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Now, we can see that Free Elo, as I talked about at the start, fragging is not going their way today. Not getting many kills. Cluto and Echo Joe being the only ones to really have a dent in the scoreboard when it comes to Free Elo compared to the teammates. When you look at it, I think they've actually still got more kills than Oni managed to get last night against Vanquish. I think. I can check that. Bear with me for a second, stream. Let's look at some numbers while we're here. Yesterday's report. No. Oni did have more. They had 14, whereas Free Elo have got 9. So 5 more kills, and Free Elo will overtake Oni. Sloth is back. Let's resume. Let's go and get this underway as the sides switch. And Free Elo will go onto defense. Oh, sorry, onto attack and see if they can do something different. Now, it looks like the boys from Karma just possibly trolling a bit. Picking operators that you wouldn't normally expect. We've got the Kavera, we've got the Tachanka, who used to be a troll, but now Tachanka very, very viable, especially if you're on top floor. You can use Tachanka very effectively to hold attic and just stop people from pushing down attic for a good amount of time by using his utility. Sloth playing on the rook does earn him the stream achievement of dress to kill, making sure that his teammates are dressed with the 2XB merch, wearing the 2XB logo as they run around, literally dress to kill as they shoot down the opposition. Nekwa playing on the best defender in the game, Alibi. You can't change my mind. He is so good. Her gun is great. He's got that secondary pistol. Impacts, 4 shields. Brilliant for running around with. We can see that Free Elo are just trying something a little bit different as well. We've got the Lion, we've got the Blitz, we've got the Dokkaebi. They are just going to be going all out here in this round, probably for a blue rush. Here we go. Glossy leading the charge here as Lion. Let's see what they can make happen here. Drone does go out. It's not quite the rush that we might have expected to get shot down immediately, as Cluto is going to lead the charge with that shield in front of his face. He's going to spot the rook. He's going to try towing down sights, but he's not going to be able to do anything. Dokkaebi sends out that phone call. Impact grenade goes out, does a load of damage to Cluto. Jag has taken some pain as well as Dokkaebi pushes in with the SMG-12. Nekwa, though, with that MX Storm, which I tell you is an absolutely brilliant weapon. He manages to get 2 kills. Dokkaebi is, Alibi is unstoppable. She is just so good. That's the 3 kills there for Nekwa as Glossy Club takes down Rarity, leaving Glossy and Colin all on their own now. Not quite sure what they want to be doing. This is going to be a 7-0. As we get the TK from Razor. Let's give him the stream achievement there as well. There we go. Glossy Club just firing gunfire downrange. Colin looking at Glossy. What do we do, bud? What do we do, Chief? Glossy says, I don't know. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to peek, seeing if anyone shows their face, see if we can get a kill. Nekwa just holding here, trying to bait things out. Very low on health. Very low on health. Nekwa could still get the ace. He is still on for an ace. Just needs to get these 2 picks. Drone gets taken down. Grenade goes out. Lion goes out. Push comes in. That's the quad kill for Nekwa. He's going to chase down that ace now. He wants it. He wants it. And he's going to get it. Nekwa with the ace. the first ace of the season. Well played. And that is a 7-0, another 7-0 this week. Very disappointing for Free Elo. Very disappointing indeed. There's the scoreboard, people. We don't love to see it. We don't love to see it. But we've seen it.